Day October 8th, 2024. I'm Big Sexy. That's Charlie Dog Dizzle in the studio here. This is Organized Chaos. How we doing tonight, boys?
Doing it right.
All right. Dizzle's tired. I've been dealing with a migraine, but...
Migraine. He is a migraine.
You ever had a migraine? Dude, not fucking fun. This isn't one of my worst ones. Like, I've had worse, but I mean, it's fucking, yeah.
What's first on the agenda tonight? We'll talk about.
Okay, well, first off, I think we have to talk about Bama losing to Vanderbilt.
Yeah. Vanderbilt, put the shit on him. Let's go Vanderbilt.
First time since 1984 that Vanderbilt has beaten Bama. So first time in my lifetime that has ever happened. I hate to toot my own horn here, but that was one of my games I had picked on my parlays. It's like I took Vanderbilt in the points. Didn't think they were going to win, but I thought like 23 is like
play. Would have took that money line.
Yeah, that'd have been big money right there.
There's no way in hell I would have done that. Though.
You should have done it.
Because if there would have ever been a time I would have done it, that would have been then. Because it's like Alabama was coming off beating Georgia, so they were going to have a letdown. And Vanderbilt's better this year. That quarterback they got from New Mexico State's good. They have not gotten blown out by anyone this year. They have played everyone tough. Like, they're competitive. Vanderbilt's different this year. And that was the thing. Alabama on the road at Vanderbilt. They're like 23-point favorite. They're like, nah, I'm taking Vandy in the points. Like, they'll lose, but it'll be close. But I mean, again, that's something I've never seen in my lifetime. Alabama lose to Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt.
So I would never have picked that money line. But I was listening on the radio, boy. Those Alabama fans, though, they're
how you don't do the last two teams?
Hold up, Charlie. You don't understand. Like, whenever I was coming over here after getting feed and shit, you don't understand. Like, I was listening to fucking Feinbaum show, and like these Alabama fans were calling in. I mean, they're just like distraught. Like, their world is like ending. Like, they're not a national champion. This is a team that's probably is going to be in the playoff and still a competitor, probably one of the final four to compete for the national title. And these people are just like, the sky is falling chicken little. There was some old dude. It's like he's some old timer, you know. You can tell he's like, I've watched Alabama football for 68 years. Let me tell you something, Paul. I've never seen anything like that in my life. It's just like they were just embarrassing, pathetic.
Welcome to our world.
Yeah.
But
man.
Welcome to the OSU world.
The last 3 weeks.
No, that's a whole nother level right there. I don't think I've ever seen like one program take a lot. I mean, OSU won Bedlam.
might beat OSU.
OSU won Bedlam every now and then. Vanderbilt never beats Alabama. I mean, it's the first time in like me or JD's lifetime it's happened. It's a perfect storm.
They got a better.
None of those players for Vanderbilt could go and play in Alabama. None of those kids would start in Alabama. None of them would start. It was just a perfect storm. Right. Alabama was doomed for a letdown because after beating Georgia, that emotional high, there was going to be a letdown. There always is. Vanderbilt's better than what they've been. And at Vanderbilt, like, you know, Alabama, they need no Nick Saban. You know, Saban wouldn't have lost. Saban wouldn't have lost to Vanderbilt. They would have beat Vanderbilt. And there's just that. There's little things. But
OU in Texas this weekend.
Yes, sir, we do. Yes, we do. Texas, a 14.5-point favorite.
I think our freshman's going to pull something out.
What?
Razzle dazzle.
Do and what?
Winning in the end, like you did last time.
Let's make it interesting.
So run.
Let's make it interesting.
Hopefully our running back gets going. Is he back? Our running back is back.
if OU wins, I buy your ticket to Denton and stuff, and you don't have to pay me back.
I can't pay you back anyway. I can't go to Denton.
God,
We don't have to forget about
you were
that.
like fucking.
It's over with.
Bro,
Done.
oh my gosh, stop
I ain't had no after this.
Dude,
month's
it's
over,
not that much
start
money.
next month.
It's not that
It's
much
over
money,
with.
bro.
I have no money for nothing.
Oh my
after
God,
this month.
Charlie,
I'm gonna let you know.
Charlie,
man.
it's not.
I'm
that-
gonna keep my internet. I'm keeping my
Oh,
electric. I'm
God,
keeping my
dude,
water.
dude,
I'm paying my rent
okay, whatever.
before I go to any fucking game or any
Okay,
fucking
dude,
deal.
don't worry about.
You're not gonna forget about
Shut.
the game.
Oh my gosh.
Me and
Okay,
you-
so
me and you will
listen.
just go.
Yeah, y'all
Listen.
just have to go because
Yeah,
I can't pay.
well-
I can't do it.
listen. Okay, listen to me.
When I
This is my. Hold on. This is
Just my
my
payment was
first.
gonna be 200, but I added the
Charlie.
extra 1,000 on it. So now it
Charlie, Charlie.
you
Don't worry
go
about
that high.
I got you. I
I
got
ain't
you.
gonna have no
I
money
got
to
this.
go anywhere.
It's not that much money. That's the thing. Tickets aren't that expensive.
You gotta have
It's gas to get. It's gas to get to Denton.
You gotta have gas.
Gas to get to Denton and back. What the fucking $100? I mean, 120. Like, okay, ain't a big deal. All right, so far we're still under $200. Buying the tickets, gas. We're going there for a night. We can go out, live it up. It's on me. I have not had a fucking proper night out, Charlie, in like fucking 4 years, dude. 4 fucking years. I'm not trying to go to jail, but I'm just trying to have a little bit of good time too. And I think, we've been talking about this and look forward to this. Going to Denton, maybe we can hook up with the boys. It'd be cool fucking meet Terry and shit. I mean, we can't party. If not, no worries. We'll get there, have a hotel room, go out and have some drinks, watch football, fucking get a little fucked up, go to a titty bar or whatever, come back the next day, play the casino.
Insurance and a payment. I got almost 500 a month.
I say, yeah. I can afford. I
should
can.
have left the boat off from it. It would've been
I can
$200.
fund. I can fund a literal 24 to 36 hour party. Like I can fund that. It's. I've been anticipating the whole going to Baylor thing, which is more money, like the whole way out. Like
No, those tickets are probably tanking now. Both those teams suck ass.
it's still homecoming though, but like. The fucking the hotel room fucking thing dropped. It's like, hell, the hotel room, like, for fucking like $70 now. And it's like, hell, that ain't shit, like, fuck. If we weren't like live, I would say some other things, but
Did you see the one I sent you last night?
no.
This is where they strip the ball from us, and we miss one tackle, 2 tackles. Jordan drops the ball. Oops, he has time to pick it up and dust it off.
You know how many missed tackles they had against West Virginia?
This is where they strip the ball from us, and we miss one tackle,
Hey.
2 tackles.
Hey, for real, listen to this. Take a guess. Well, Charlie didn't watch the game. Take a guess. Take a guess how many missed tackles they had against West Virginia.
Oh God, I don't even.
Take a guess. I didn't realize
30 something.
They took a beat.
26.
His ass.
Yeah,
I mean, that was like OSU of old right there. It's like with Knowles and until last year with Narda, it's like OSU had gotten a lot better about tackling.
Oh, sorry, I meant to go.
But they've gone like straight old school, like OSU, like fucking, we can't tackle for shit. They've lost Bowman. They've lost their confidence. Bowman's lost his confidence as a quarterback. Rangill's a bum.
Sports
They
show.
need to give it to Flores. Season's done. They're fucking
All right,
losers.
check this out.
Fuck
I hadn't thought
OSU.
about this till I heard this. This is
Fucking bullshit.
Anyway, I told you.
This is
Fire Nardo. Fire Casey Dunn.
You need to fire the cut.
No, Gundy gets a year.
Gundy sucks.
Here's my fear.
I thought
Here's my fear. My fear is Gundy's checked out because he knows he's retiring at the end of this year. That's my fear.
Ours
That's my fucking
I
fear.
was thinking
Gundy after everything he has done,
suck your coach out.
after everything Mike
But you
Gundy,
ain't got
hold
no
on,
freshman
Charlie,
quarterback.
all bullshit aside, I know you try to push my buttons with the Gundy thing. You know, as a reasonable human being, what Mike Gundy, what OSU was.
Gundy sucks.
What was OSU football before Mike Gundy?
All right.
Terrible.
What was OSU football in the 90s, Charlie? What was OSU? One bowl game in the whole 10 years, the whole decade of the 90s. One fucking bowl game, man.
You're satisfied with your elbows and that, then you're good.
When you have one bowl game in 10 years, you're doing right. You're fucking satisfied with the Cheetos Bowl. You're fucking right, man. The first time,
no championship.
the first time I fucking saw OSU, or the second time I saw OSU go to a fucking bowl game, bro, like that
Gundy's there another 20 years.
Independence Bowl.
You and I.
That was
If
a
Gundy's
great
there,
fucking
if
deal.
Gundy can coach another 20 years, you still wouldn't win no championship.
I would
Gundy.
kill.
You will not win.
You had Gundy
You
for
will not
another
even
40
be
years.
close to smelling a championship until Gundy's gone.
Bullshit.
Bite my
Bullshit.
shirt. Try here.
With a 12-team playoff,
Right it down.
because if he coaches another 40 years,
Still,
hypothetically,
never tasted a championship. Never tasted.
Gundy's won two, or no, Gundy's won one Big 12 championship in his tenure. So he would get one playoff shot.
He's not going to do it. You're not going to ever taste any championship or smell it with Gundy as your coach.
He won a Big 12 championship for OSU. No coach
He
has
won
won that before.
big
For OSU. OSU had never won a Big 12 championship until Mike Gundy.
everywhere.
Until Gundy. Back in the day, I was the main fucking one who was leading our Mike Gundy. I used to think about, fuck Gundy, he sucks. He's a bust.
Steel bomb.
He's a loser.
Steel bomb.
He's a fucking
Loser
loser.
sucks. You said it all.
Hold on, but then, this was before, where now he's like 20 years in. He's had one losing season, his first season. He inherited a bad fucking team from Les Miles. That was the only losing season he's had. Ever since then, OSU's gone to a bowl game. Until that point, OSU had been to one fucking bowl game in the 90s. One. 8-4, best year OSU ever had.
Oh, you can go
After Barry
Oh,
and
you
fucking
can go to
Burns.
many bowl games. They want their shit bowls to me.
Yes, to OU, yes.
If it's a championship,
OSU has
they're
been
on the bowl game.
OSU's always been little brother to OU, right?
I'm just saying, if OSU ain't win a championship,
I mean,
I don't care about no bowl game.
The discrepancy in the Bedlam rivalry tells you OU has always been something, but
Over
there's something
200.
OSU.
They have a bowl game for each loser.
Sure. But no, 20 years ago, they didn't.
I know.
And 20 years ago, they had him in a bowl game.
But Gundy,
Everyone at OSU's gone to a fucking bowl game.
I got him to change.
He can. I've lost all faith in him. I don't think they're going to win another fucking game this year. You fired Nardo. You fired Dunn. But Gundy deserves 1 year to make shit right. Because after everything he has done for OSU, he deserves one chance to make it right. Now, to do that again, that's a different thing. But Gundy, you don't just fire Gundy. He's after everything he's done for the school and university. I mean, he might not ever win it. He might not. It's hard to win a national title.
that's right.
But Tom Osborne again. Tom Osborne was in his 24th year at Nebraska before he won a national title. And then he won 3 or 4. One of the greatest coaches ever. Up until that point, Osborne was great, but he could never beat OU. He could never beat
How old
Switzer.
is Jimmy Johnson now? Anyway, maybe I'll talk him out of retirement. Y'all might win a bowl. They'd win
He
one
didn't
with
do
him.
very good there either.
He'd win one.
Jimmy Johnson did good.
He'd win one bowl.
Jimmy
game
Johnson
with
did good at
OSU.
OSU.
He takes
He
the crew. They
got
right now.
he got us in trouble. I mean, he
Is that
went.
pre or post pat?
That's pre-pat. Yeah. He was
He had a
before.
coach.
Yeah, he was
I
like,
wasn't
because he
thinking
was the one that recruited like Hartley
He had a
Dice
coach
and all
like him.
them.
Well, it was
He take
him,
the crew you got right
Wannstedt.
now.
Yeah, the Ryan brother, Rex, or one of them. I think they both were at OSU at one point.
I got to
Houston,
shout out.
Not Fal-
I got to give a
Moffitt,
shout out to the Washington
One of them.
Commanders.
Another,
On the
there was another former
NFL
coach.
four.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe it. My good.
Can I bring a point of order college
I
football
couldn't
thing
believe
real
it.
quick
I
before we
can't
go
believe
too
it.
far? I've been trying to for a while.
What's up?
Because I didn't think about this until I heard it, and it does lead to a very interesting scenario.
Interesting scenario.
We're on the path for one of the craziest college football storylines of all time. I don't think anyone's talking.
Army, Navy playing for the conference championship the week before they play.
Yeah, so Army, Navy both play Notre Dame this year. They both beat Notre Dame. They're both undefeated going to the American Championship game. They play each other in the American Championship game. One wins, makes the college football playoff. They turn around the next week and have to play Army, Navy, and then that team loses. And
Yeah.
they're both 13-1.
Say that again. All right.
Army,
So who goes to
Navy are
playoff?
both 5-0. They both play Notre Dame. Okay. So they both beat Notre Dame. That means they come into they both go 12-0. That means they play in the American Championship game. They're both in the American. Yeah. Well, the American Championship game is a week before
Oh,
Army
yeah.
Navy play. They can play for the American Conference Championship. One wins. They come back the next week, play their exhibition game. The other wins, and now what do you do? Now what do you do? Now what the do you do? Well, now I'm cheering for that. I know. Yeah.
Take the conference champion.
We're on the
That's the rules.
Right. That is an interesting scenario where they'd have to play the conference championship game, turn
Yeah.
around the next week and play again in the Army Navy game.
Well, that's like, yeah, that's like, you know, how the playoffs designed, like how for like Notre Dame's the same way, because, you know, for so long they're all those, you know, they wanted to be independent and all this shit. But now it's like karma's a bitch.
Is
You
it
know,
more?
like Notre Dame's got to go like, in order for Notre Dame to go like,
But
you know, to
If you look
the,
at it like this, is it more the conference's fault for scheduling the conference championship before two teams in your conference play their head-to-head?
Army Navy's always been,
At the end of the year?
that's, yeah, but it's not
But now that since they're both in conference and they have to play, if they're
it's
No,
not,
it's in
it's not
conference.
going to be the same as that next one. That
You
the
know what I mean,
conference
though?
championship will not mean as much as the Army Navy game.
and that's what I'm saying.
To those players. Now,
So
I mean,
should they have?
now ramification wise, sure, that's different. But for those players, the conference championship, because it's not going to be like, well, I don't know, it might be because sometimes those lower
Because
conferences.
the conference championship
have
might
it at, like,
decide
sometimes-
a potential playoff spot.
Well, no, but it's like depending on where the game's at. The chances are it's not going to be in Annapolis. It'll be like a neutral site. But sometimes those smaller conferences will have, you know, like
I got
home team will have that's where they'll have the conference title. But like, if it's like a neutral site where they play the conference title and stuff, that's not going to be the same
And
as
you're playing-
Army Navy.
And you're playing for a playoff berth in the conference title game. Because if you're both undefeated and you win the conference title and you're an undefeated conference champ, you're going to get that
I don't-
group of 5 selection. And you're
I
gonna be
don't
like
think
number-
that would mean as much to them as just beating, you know, Army or Navy. You know, like 'cause those guys they're on the, you know, bigger, much bigger. I mean, those guys are like, you know, soldiers. Those guys are like, you know, they're heroes. You know, like they're like going to go over like fighting wars and shit. Like, you know,
I think they're thinking like the argument. What if say like conference championship game, Navy wins.
in the
Let me throw out my scenario. Conference championship game, Navy wins 31-30
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. Then the
Come
next
back
week,
the next week and Army beats them 45-5, 45-7. Doesn't Army get to say, hey, why shouldn't we be able to get the playoff?
because they didn't win their conference championship. But for those kids and those players, I thought, again, their mentality, I think, would be more it's not about the conference title because like that game would not mean as much to them as Army Navy. Like the actual the like last game of the year, like where you have like presidents and stuff out, like like the
Now,
it's
do
Army
you
Navy.
do that when you're a pretty damn good team, and you win your conference title, and you're undefeated going into like the 5
No,
seed?
but like
Well,
no,
let's listen to this.
the rules of the how they have to take the group of 5 because they'd be the group of 5.
I know. Here's what I'm saying too. Here's another flip side.
I mean, they could get in that large.
No, here's the other flip side. Say they win their conference title undefeated. Say Navy wins. They're undefeated conference champs. They're going to the playoffs, right?
I mean, I think they both
Now-
can get in. Because I mean,
Now-
they'll have at larges, and if they both beat
But
Notre
no, and I
Dame,
ain't saying about that. Now, how competitive is the next week's game really going to be? Because are they going to sit are they going to try to watch their starters, so they have full strength for the playoffs? Do they want their guys to play an extra game when nobody else is playing an extra game before the playoffs?
well,
What's going to come in?
as conference champs, they would get one of the buys in the first round. They'd have a first round bye.
But still, they're playing one more game than everybody else.
They are, but they still
Who's
have.
going to risk injury, risk all that, going into a playoff run that Army or Navy hasn't had potential chance to.
I think in like the history books, like like the Army and Navy, like kind of how like Harvard and
Because they've won national
Harvard
championships
and Yale,
before.
exactly. Like so, Harvard and Yale, Princeton, all that. Like that echelon of people and careers and stuff like that. I think when they look back on it, they would not be like remembering it fondly as the college football playoff. They would remember it more about like beating Army like that year.
It'll be like we're the team that got.
That was
Army.
that year we beat undefeated Army.
Like, you don't want to be that team though. That's like we're the Navy team that got to the playoffs and actually like won a game in the playoffs and like made a national relevance.
They
know?
they probably win the first round game, sure. Because like you said, offense.
Say that wouldn't be a motivation too though.
What's their schedules look like? Let's
I
look
think
up.
the toughest game.
Let's
on both
look
of
up
them,
their schedules here.
I think their toughest game on both of them is going to be Notre Dame.
Because it's like playing on the college football game. Triple option, if you got the players for it, it's hard to defend. That's why Nebraska was so successful for so long, because they could run that triple option. They had the players to do it, and it's hard to defend. Even if you know it's coming, you can stop it. And Army and Navy, all service academies got it down pretty well.
They play
Army's head coach is
UAB. Army.
Munkin.
The rest of Army's schedule is UAB, East Carolina, Air Force, North Texas, Notre Dame, UTSA, and then Navy.
Hey, watch out for UAB. Know who UAB's coach is?
You know what the record is?
You know who UAB's coach
Who?
is? Trent Dilfer.
They're 1-2.
Hey, Trent Dilfer. Okay? Trent Dilfer. Watch out. That's all I'm saying.
Navy.
Already fucking the table.
I did. And I was really looking
Navy's
forward to
schedule
I was really
is
looking forward to that dream.
the rest of Navy's schedule is Charlotte,
Fucking the table.
Notre
I cleaned
Dame,
it up real good.
Rice,
Think
South
you did,
Florida, Tulane, East Carolina, and
Tulane.
Army.
South Florida, we want to watch. In all seriousness, I can see Notre Dame beating both of them.
Right, and it's moot point.
That's right. Shit's different too. If like Navy gets an early, lead and stuff, Notre Dame has turnover, all of a sudden that option.
Killing clock.
Yeah. But I mean, Notre Dame pound for pound has better athletes and stuff, and it's like they should probably route both.
I think actually Navy has like.
and that's what'll be funny because that's what'll happen. Notre Dame.
Evidently,
Notre Dame will beat the hell out of both
and
of them.
evidently part of the reason Navy's been good this year.
Chaos.
This is organized. Because brought to you by
Brought to you by Kirby's Cafe.
Kirby's Cafe.
Coming here live, Oakmobile, Oklahoma.
Indian tacos today.
Oh, and
delicious.
taco. I ate one. It was
Sold out real
fantastic.
real fast.
Fantastic. They were. Yeah.
It's our fault for not serving beans.
And
Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on that one there. Yeah, so when Eddie like questioned me about that, like,
what did he
I
question?
was like, I don't know. I never didn't say anything. I never heard anything about
I didn't
beans.
know.
About what?
Soaking
Soaking
beans.
beans for the tacos this morning.
It's
Yeah.
good. They didn't have to soak it. It's good anyway. I ate that shit. It's good. Had me an Indian taco.
Anyway, so hey,
It's on this list.
hold on. Oh yeah, continuing my OSU sucks.
We're done with OSU.
Yeah, I'm over.
Done. Move on. We're done with the move on.
So it looks like they gave it up.
It's 10:30. We need to move on. And we need to pick out the two teams that's left for JD.
Oh yeah, whatever your little
Oh,
contract.
He's
I don't
a new
even fucking
team to
know.
choose.
I haven't had time to think about fucking none of that.
Okay, so this weekend, fucking chili kickoff boys. It'll be like, yeah, they might be able to come over
I
later.
ain't gonna lie, I totally fucking forgot about that until Eddie texted me this morning,
What?
yesterday, whatever it was,
What's that?
about the chili cook-off.
Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot about it.
He asked me about it today. I said, "Oh, JD tried signing me up for it. When is it?" He said, "This Saturday." I said, "Oh no." That's how he texts
He,
me.
he texted me.
I'm sorry, bud. There's too many good football games on. I'm not. No. Like I'd make chili night before or something.
We got here at 7:30 to start making it.
They're gonna make it
He
night
sent me a
4.
text this morning.
You gotta
Are we
sign
doing
up
Yeah.
at 8 starts.
Yeah.
the, He sent me a text this morning. Are we doing the chili fest? They need to know today.
Oh, he's all fucking giddy.
I said no. Haven't had any time to plan for it.
Oh, he's all giddy.
I
He's
said,
got
nope.
a recipe
He said
and
it's a good
everything.
thing she came to me before she paid for them.
He's got a whole
because it
thing.
looks
It's
like
gonna
just
be-
me.
It's gonna be like
I said, I
Eddie's
just haven't had any
take on
time to
chili.
even think about it and focus on the restaurant. He said, it's cool. It's chilly. I don't need a plan to do that. He
Oh,
said me and Charlie are going to do it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw his erection.
I gotta work anyway. that
I saw the erection through his pants, like whenever
I don't want to get up at 8 o'clock on a Saturday.
whenever
Take-
it was
So what's it,
decided against
Miami?
him. Miami and
one.
LSU.
LSU.
Speaking of Miami,
I probably should. I should be able to pick because I beat both
real
teams.
quick,
I'm the reason both teams are in there.
they survived against Cal, but holy crap, they shouldn't have. The helmet to helmet call they did, the refs didn't make. Should have made it a first down on the previous drive.
They
For
run
Cal.
helmet to helmet.
Oh, dude, it's helmet to helmet. It's
Nah.
bad. You know, it's like blatant. Like,
He
Oh,
didn't touch it.
hold on. I'm gonna show you this.
He ain't
Oh, this is brutal.
Didn't touch it.
This is brutal.
No, it wasn't that.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It wasn't that.
Dude, hold on. You can't just be so dismissive, Charles. You have to be open to things.
So we're drawing for them.
LSU or Miami. Actually, I'm not mad about this. Either one of these teams.
I figured we just flip a coin. All right.
Wow.
That was not helmet to helmet. That was shoulder. No, it didn't even touch his helmet.
Oh.
Didn't even touch him.
Oh.
Since Charlie won
Oh.
2 games, you can call it.
Oh, that's
No.
Oh,
totally.
there.
Oh, that's totally
I
helmet to
call
helmet.
heads.
Totally helmet to helmet. Watch.
Tails.
Watch.
No helmet.
That is totally
His
helmet.
shoulder pad.
It's totally,
I don't know.
totally helmet to helmet.
That's some black dude talking.
Total.
Just
Yeah,
pick
don't
your
be-
hand.
Don't be racist.
Pick a hand, stupid.
Right.
That's yours then. I don't know which one's which. Because I mixed them up behind me. I don't know which one's which. So there you go. That's
So
It don't matter. I'll win with either team I get. It is LSU, baby.
You're Miami.
I know I lost with Miami.
Huh?
I lost Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah, well, yeah.
It's
yeah,
not
Tennessee.
Miami got beat.
Yeah, it's Tennessee.
It's Tennessee.
Well, then you got Tennessee. Then, so
Mhm.
Miami.
Yeah, I'm Tennessee. You're going down.
So he's LSU.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I
you're
got,
right.
I got a 90-something defense. I'm
Bro,
LSU.
Dude, I had Miami.
I know. I
We
wouldn't
need to
mind
get
going
home so
forward.
we can play it. It's about 10:30, so let's wrap
Let me know
this
what hat I need to
shit
order.
up. What else? But I do want to shout out to the Commanders.
Yeah, okay. I want to talk about that.
I need to know what
That is
hat I need to
crazy.
order.
Porno.
Oh, I got something to talk about. What's up with some of these
About the kid.
What?
some,
Number one in the league.
some interesting trade action going on that the commissioner might have to review
Who's
upon getting
trading?
to the house.
Who's trading?
What are you
But
talking
Thunder
about?
and the Dragon.
What are you talking about? I
It
don't.
look a little lopsided to me on a couple of them.
Is he trying to rob somebody again? He probably caught him
I'm kind of
drunk.
looking at maybe a little bit.
He
of
probably caught him
collusion
drunk. Caught getting no
Collusion.
He caught him drunk.
I've never been one to collude.
I mean,
He caught it.
Butter is 0-3, and he is 3.
Yeah,
no,
he's trying to make a move.
He
He's
might be
got
trying
one.
to sell the farm.
He's trying to
He's
make
got
a
one.
move.
He's got one win.
He's trying to make a move to win, but he's
And I
on
don't see the.
screwing
I don't
right
see the
time.
He's
lure.
projected to beat me.
I don't see
First of all, he's projected to beat me.
Well,
Okay,
he's- yeah, I
let's
might
talk
send him
about
a trade
Let's
for old
talk about
Patty
that.
Mahomes and take everything he's trying to trade. for.
Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, they got like a couple of them going. I haven't looked at it too close yet. I'm gonna wait till I got home on my computer.
Your cigarettes
Oh,
are
it's
smashed in the floor.
There it is. Hold on. Okay, so
I'm hitting pretty
What
good
am I
on
looking
mine.
he's 1-4. Okay. I threw out some trade. I threw out a trade proposal. There was counter proposals, and then there was one trade that did seem lopsided. That's why I want the other trade was lopsided back to try to
Both
compensate for
lopsided.
that.
He
Try
got
to
it.
offset it.
He
That's
caught it
why-
drunk.
They were both accepted in it.
He was
Yes, because like I said, one trade was like fucking it was because I did trade rate.
he double rammed him, didn't
I
he?
trade rate you first, and it's like, okay, well I tell you what, I'll give you this, and this back.
Because I
And then
screwed
give
you.
me- right, kind of make up for it a little bit because it was like, yeah, I kind of did, like because he's desperate. He's 1-4, and it's like he's desperate, you know. I got three guys on bye this week. Okay,
I got both quarterbacks on by.
Last week, ass.
Huh?
That's why you beat me. I had like 3 people on bye.
I got both quarterbacks.
I had the number one tight end in the league on bye. The running back on bye.
My lead over
Jonathan
Dawn
Taylor,
is-
the number 1 running back, was hurt.
I'm like this
He's
much
hurt?
ahead of Dawn.
Jonathan
Okay,
Taylor.
I want to be that much ahead of
Trade for
you.
him. Both
Get to
my
the
quarterbacks
playoffs,
on
Sam.
by. I
You're
don't
not
know how to
gonna
play
be
without a quarterback.
better than me.
How can I
If I
stick
was on my
somebody
full
in?
team, I would have smashed you.
Yeah.
I can't stick nobody in at
I had
quarterback.
Jameer Gibbs and Jonathan Taylor able
What
to
am I
play.
gonna do?
But see, like some guys haven't worked out for
What am I
me.
gonna
So
This is the
both
second
quarterbacks.
trade. This is the lopsided.
which one?
The second, because the first one, the 2 for 2, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
Oh, the first one I raked him.
the first one's not bad.
No.
The second one,
Hold
you
on.
break the fuck out of him.
Yeah, see,
What do you
I
put?
The
did
second
not.
one, you got Jalen Reed, Kirk Cousins, and Aaron Jones for Ayuk, Sermon, and Fields.
Oh my God! You don't goof.
yeah, he got me. Yeah, 'cause I gave him Fields.
The
I give
number
him
1
Ayuk,
quarterback, like the number 6 running back. And
and who else did I give him?
no, that's what you got.
No. I traded Ayuk. I had
So you
Ayuk.
gave him Ayuk. You
What?
gave him
Ayuk.
Sermon, who you just picked up off free
Right.
agency, who's going to be out because Jonathan Taylor's coming back from his ankle.
That's just smart. I just seem smart.
And then Justin
It's just
Fields.
smart fucking me being a fucking GM on my part. Don't blame me for making smart business decisions there. I mean,
No,
Justin
No.
Fields has
he's a
I picked
desperate.
up Justin
Hey.
Fields off free agency too.
But
Because I knew Justin
whatever
Fields.
butt coach
I knew
there,
Justin Fields
JD
would end up playing
Listen,
pretty well, and he has.
No,
He's
listen.
played. He's starting to turn it
or
on.
whatever. He's
And-
desperate GM
And
right
I got
now.
griped
And
at
you
when I
taking
tried to give
advantage.
Charlie a trade.
You hear me?
I canceled it.
Huh? What?
Oh, because
trade?
that trade was like there was
Well,
some, there
then, yeah,
was
that was
something.
always messed
What
up.
I mean, it
trade?
seemed very suspicious. I mean, it
Well,
did seem awfully trade rapey.
I was going to send you like
Oh, yeah, one night where he was going to send you like a fucking
4 for 2.
yeah. I was like, Yeah, it seemed
I
fishy.
had to
I
do
was
It
four
seemed
for four
fishy.
because
No, I was gonna
I'm full.
say-
You
No,
called
for
me.
me.
You called me and
We're
asked
gonna
me
drop
my
a couple
opinion
people,
on
but I was
it.
going to send you like Kenneth Walker the week before he went for 30 something. I was going to send you
It was like four badasses. Like
Mike Evans.
I took my old Mike Evans.
some quarterback, I think.
Yeah, Mike Evans.
Might have been
And
Stroud.
Caleb. No, I think it was Caleb.
There was Caleb and then somebody else. There's like four for Patrick Mahomes and Mixon that was hurt.
He's
Before
supposed to be
Mixon
back.
got hurt,
He's
wasn't
supposed to be
No,
back.
he was
Oh, he was
hurt.
so
He
hurt.
was
Yeah.
hurt.
Supposed to be
I was-
back.
Yeah,
I was going to
Yeah, that's-
cancel
That's,
it.
see, Charlie
He's
called me.
back this week.
Injury risk
Charlie
on Mixon.
called me when
Mixon
you
comes back
did,
this
when
week.
you did that proposal. He's like, "What do you think about that?" I'm like, "Sounds like a
I was
fucking
gonna
really
take
good
the injury.
trade for you." Like,
Then you was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So I just canceled. I was
Yeah, that's
okay,
like
I'm gonna
why I
be right
called you. I'm
about it.
like,
Cancel
what?
it.
I called you. I'm like, "What's your angle on that?" Like,
Like,
yeah. I was
Rather
like,
have Mixon and take the chance on
"Aren't you
that.
glad you didn't do
He
that?
comes back this week.
Aren't you glad you didn't do that?"
I get Nixon back.
I mean, you would have
I
like,
get Nixon back.
you would have traded away like some good players on your team for Mixon you hadn't played since, and
I mean, I had Akers.
Yeah.
how did he do for you?
I mean, he did.
I saw he scored a
16.
I saw he
Yeah.
scored a touchdown.
And
like, while I was watching, I was like,
That's all I
Cam
needed.
Akers would do that.
I
I was
told
like,
you,
everyone talking shit
I
about
knew
him.
that trade. That trade there. Patty Mahomes for Stroud. Who else?
I had Mahomes.
You're
I canceled it.
I,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can do that.
so-
We can go back up.
I'm not, yeah, yeah.
We can
I'm-
get it back up.
So,
Yeah,
are my trades
Let's
now?
Who you got?
Are they not valid? Did I not validate my trades and my
I
business
was
strategy
going
with
to
you?
send you Caleb Williams, Mike Evans, and Jonathan Taylor for Joe Mixon and Pat Mahomes.
Jonathan Taylor's hurt though, ain't
He wasn't
he?
then. He's just got a sprained ankle
For who? Who was it?
for Mahomes and Mixon. That's what I was going to send you.
Send it. I take Stroud.
So can
But I'll
Can
take
I-
Stroud.
can
I
I-
won't deny him.
Send it to me.
thank
Well, he's
you.
gonna have a
So
problem with it.
so what if I had good business strategy and know what quarterbacks to pick
I've
up
been
on the free
afraid of-
agency and turn
I'm
on?
going to
I
be
mean,
putting some trades out there. I've just been afraid to put trades out because I'm afraid I get griped at for whatever.
Put me some trade.
So
I offered you a trade earlier.
start
You did
putting
No,
not.
trades
your trades suck.
I was going to put one to good no too, but it
Yeah,
wasn't getting
yeah.
out there.
Give me shit. He gave me Stroud. Well,
Go for it.
you trying to get me?
Fair. Trying to win the league, man. You've won the league. You've won the league
No,
before.
I haven't.
No bullshit. You won the bullshit.
No, he ain't won the
I didn't
league.
win the league.
That year,
I'm
you
Don won the first
I'm on
year.
that year you beat me.
Don won. No, little Randy won the first year. Don won the second year.
Yeah.
Cussy Boy won the third year.
Yeah.
This is the fourth year.
It's
I've never won
year,
the league. I want to
and
win the
Don won
league too.
this
It's
year.
my fucking league. I'd like to win it once.
Hey,
Okay, it's,
well,
our league.
hey.
Hold on. It's our league.
Stroud, you give me Stroud.
Yeah.
And who?
So yeah.
Did you say you had a
I never
receiver?
won it either.
Who you giving me?
Highest I've ever finished was
Wait.
third.
What
This is
receiver
my
did you
baby
give me?
too.
Highest I've ever finished was third.
I always
What
start, except for
receivers
that
you
one
got?
year. I always start
Huh?
off
What
great.
receivers you got?
Flying out the playoffs. Remember you.
Oh, you give me Stroud and
I know
if you don't want to
Stroud.
get rid of your running back. Not unless you want Nixon. How about still trading Nixon if you got a receiver?
That's one thing that hurt my ass too. I did not have a tight end this week.
Man, I ain't got no tight end.
Because besides
That
Godere,
tight end suck.
Goddard, I ain't got
Brock
shit.
Bowers has saved my ass.
My
Goddard-
tight end
That's why
suck.
I drafted Brock Bowers.
Goddard saved my ass. He's the number one rated tight end in the league right now, points wise.
I'm so he
I
started
got-
off. He
I
started
can't
off kind
catch
of
a ball.
slow that
He
first
can't-
week.
Ertz can't catch a ball. He sucks.
No, he can't. I've had him before he sucks.
Sucks.
Which I picked up Hawkinson, so I'm hoping he comes back next couple.
I got
weeks. I'll get
Pittsburgh.
back up.
I don't even know how to say his name. But anyway,
Because I picked up T.J.
who
Hawkinson
you
from
gonna trade?
Minnesota.
Well, I love your trade proposal. Baker Mayfield and Justin Jefferson for T. Higgins and Patrick Mahomes.
I can answer that.
No, I ain't happening.
No Higgins. No Higgins.
Baker
I'm
Mayfield,
not getting
Justin
rid of
Jefferson,
Higgins.
Hayden Hurst for Javante Williams. Pat
What receivers
Freeman,
you
Patrick
got?
Mahomes. Bucky Irvin. I don't know who Bucky Irvin is.
JD.
Bucky.
What, sir? What? No, I'm not getting rid of Berkey.
Bucky.
Bucky Irvin, I'm keeping.
Bucky. His name's Bucky.
He's gonna help me at the end.
Chan's on by this week.
What receivers?
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor's just questions on now.
I'm asking receivers. Receivers.
Receivers: Stephon Diggs, Mike Evans,
I want
Amari Cooper, Tyler Lockett.
Tell you what, I'll give you Nixon, or whatever his name, Mixon, Joe Mixon, Patty Mahomes for Stroud and Evans. You can keep your running back. You have Jonathan Taylor and Nixon. They give you two good running backs.
I've got three.
I got the Denver three running backs.
I've got three good running backs now.
Who?
I've got Jahmyr Gibbs, Kenneth Walker III, and Jonathan Taylor. Taylor's projected to get 17, Walker's projected to get 17, and Gibbs is projected to get 16. So my running backs are good this week. That was my problem last week. Two of my top running backs were out, Taylor and Gibbs.
But I'll take Evans
And Goddard.
and Stroud.
I think I got like 3 points from Gasecki. He had like one catch for 20 yards.
I got a receiver I can give you back.
Mike Gesicki. I'll take Mooney.
No.
That's it, so I thought.
No Mooney. Mooney's off the market. He's gonna retire this year. I got to keep Mooney. He's my number one receiver.
Oh, shit.
I can't trade my number one receiver. I'm trying to keep my number one and get another number one, so I have two number ones. That's what I'm trying to do. But I'll trade you this other number one I got.
If you don't mind,
That-
sir, would you go on and confirm
I'll
those
trade
trades
you-
so I could fill out my line?
I'll trade you Patty Mahomes, and I'll trade you.
Half of
this-
Charlie's team's people.
How you say this guy's name? Look. How you say
Roma Doomsday.
Yeah, what's that his name?
I dropped. What are we doing? I'm sorry, Zach.
I was just asking if you could just go ahead and like push forward those trades so I could fill out my roster lineup because I'm still like short a wide receiver. It's
I
like
got till Sunday.
I'll trade you.
It'll process by Wednesday. Until tomorrow.
I'm gonna process by like 9 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, okay, that's
I'll do it when I get
Okay,
home. I don't know
okay.
if I can do it on my phone, actually. I have to do it
Yeah,
on my
you can.
computer.
It's not. I mean, you got a laptop right in front of you too. Let's not
Yeah,
act
really
like there's
cool.
not revenue.
Oh,
Let's
shit,
not-
not purple.
I've logged you on to like
I'll do it when I get to
ESP.
the house.
Okay,
I'll click it.
okay, okay. That's cool.
No,
Okay.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah,
on my phone.
yeah, okay.
I don't
Probably
think I've
too
ever-
complicated
I
for
don't
you.
think I've ever done it on my
Probably too complicated for you, I'm sure.
You said you need a tight end.
phone. I got it.
He's got a tight end.
He was
Yeah.
He was on by.
Oh,
Oh, your tight end was by.
yeah. Man, I don't want to get rid of.
You don't want to get written up. You don't get written up for.
All the oh yeah, okay, I do have all the options.
Yeah.
Vote to uphold, vote to veto. Vote to- Then the other ones, the ones that are really good. Uphold trade is LM, which
The league manager, yes, yeah. It's, just not being drunk with power or
I
anything.
can also veto trade is LM.
Yeah. Drunk with power.
That's right.
Are we still live?
Yes. The gummies have kicked in.
Year has.
Oh, yeah, I got caught mouth so bad too, dude. So bad. This is brought to you by Kirby's Cafe too, by the way. So bad caught mouth. But yeah. So what was the
Oh,
When are you gonna get home so we can play a game?
bro? I cannot drive right now. We might as well set up to play the game here right now because I cannot drive right now. I can drive home. Fucked up, dude. You want to get pulled over or a wreck or something? I mean, like, shit. That's what, we don't have to worry about going to Denton then, I guess.
All right,
I
let's
mean,
close it out.
you got your table back, so yeah, okay, well, fine. All right, fuck you, man. Yeah.
Uh,
Just pissed me on out the door there. Mom gave me the, you want to go? We're sitting here sober and shit. Oh, I want to gummy. You want a gummy? Fuck yeah, I want a gummy. Fucking head hurt like a motherfucker. I want a gummy. Yeah.
Well,
Was there ever weed?
for the organized chaos.
Did we ever get weed? Did
I ain't
we
got
ever
no
smoke
weed.
weed?
I ain't got
Did you
shit.
smoke weed with us? Did you have weed? You don't have
We're
weed?
still alive, you know.
They're still alive.
I was waiting on you to close it out. I thought I was waiting on you to.
I mean, I know we're still alive. I was just asking if we have weed. Just fuck out of me.
Anyway.
Okay, fine. Well, I guess I'm closing this out.
Close
For
it
Big
out.
Sexy, for Charlie Dogs and Dizzles, I'm not your Big Sexy. We're out. Talk to you
Right.
tomorrow.